Good morning, everybody. This is Josh with Faith, Fasting, and Fitness. And today I'm starting my 7-day cleanse, which is going to lead into my 21-day water fast, Lord willing. So, as you see, I just woke up. The wife is still sleeping. I haven't even fixed myself up for church yet. But I want to go ahead and get started this morning. And let's start on our cleanse. And so, what I understand, this is called the Master's Cleanse. Now, there's different variations that involve honey, or not honey, but syrup and other things, and lemons instead of limes. But there are. This is one of the versions of this, and this is the one I think we will stick with throughout the variation of our videos. So the Master's Cleanse starts with coconut oil. Has a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of lime or key lime. Now this is an actual lime. After this one we will be finishing the cleanse with key lime, salt, a good quality salt, and some decent quality cayenne pepper. Now, what I'm going to do with my salt is, from a previous fast, I had made up a bunch of concentrated salt water, so that the salt is well dissolved into the water. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start our hot water so that we can melt our coconut oil. And while that's warming up, we are going to go ahead and finish the rest of the drink. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think that there's you have to put, a certain amount of coconut oil in it, but from what I understand, the video says go ahead, and the guy that I was watching, and if I can figure out how to do the links, this is my first video of any kind. So if I could figure out how to do the links into the bio, I will do so. But we're going to do about a good size, because I like coconut oil. We're going to do a good size bit of coconut oil in a little glass here. And I may or may not continue using this glass. Now, according to the guy that I watched, he said drink this at least 3 to 4 times a day. And so I'm going to be at church all day, so I won't get to drink it while I'm at church, but we will, when I get home, I will drink it again. So we're doing about a good size tablespoon or 2 of coconut oil, and then we are going to do our lime. I'm nervous to see if or when I do any kind of video editing on this. I've never attempted anything like this before, so we'll see how that goes in there. We'll do our lime. Get that in there. You know what? Since this is our, I don't know if I might be able to squeeze more out of it than. No, we'll do it. Since this is our last lime, we're going to go ahead and do both limes. Like so. Make this first one kind of tart. Alrighty. Put that to the side. Now we're going to do he said about I don't remember the exact measurements that the man said that to do this with, but what I'm using is 1/4 of a teaspoon. 1/4 of a teaspoon or 1/4 of a tablespoon? Teaspoon. So 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I like cayenne pepper. I'm a connoisseur of sorts of hot. So 1/4 of a thing of cayenne pepper. We're gonna go ahead, come in with a little bit of our hot water. Like so. And that's mainly just to melt the coconut oil. And then, I can get find out where, somewhere I got a little bitty baby whisk that my wife found that I thought was really great. So we're just gonna mix all that in there. And we're gonna turn this into like a shot. I don't know if you can hear all that clicking or not, but all right, let that melt down a little bit. We're gonna go in with a little bit of our saltwater solution. Now you don't have to do the saltwater solution. That was probably about a tablespoon of salt water. Now, what I learned was, if you drink this on an empty stomach, and you do this 2-3 mornings in a row, your gut will remind you that it is a cleanse. So just be cautious. Don't take any lengthy road trips if you're doing it on an empty stomach. So, all right, let's try this right here. Oh, that's spicy. All right. Now that concludes the first day of the Master's Cleanse, and we've got 6 more days of this after today, and later on, Lord willing, I will explain what the rest of this channel is going to be for, and what the purpose of this channel is, and why I started the channel, along with measurements and weigh-ins. So Lord willing, we will see you later, and you have a good day, and God bless.